Hey guys, guess what day it is? Oh, you don't know? You haven't heard? Well, today, guys, it is Amari Thursdays. And yes, I know, guys, I did make a video last Amari Thursday about an Amari Thursday question. That's because I haven't been getting a lot of emails or anything. So when I do get some questions or emails in my Instagram and everything, I'll definitely be doing more of these, obviously. But yes, we do have an Amari Thursday video, and today it's going to be about something very interesting about me, involving tips with you guys as well. Okay, so Evan asked me two questions, and he asked, how long did it take for me to get to 1,000 subscribers, and have I making some decent side cash doing YouTube? Well, Evan, on this Amark's Games channel, believe it or not, from the YouTube algorithm, I've been promoting my first video like crazy, and they got me over 10,000 views just on my first try with the commentary videos. I did get about 3 weeks until get my first 1,000 subscribers. It was kind of crazy too because I was not expecting this type of growth so fast on the second channel. Because on my main channel, it took me about, let's just say, about over almost a year and a half to get to my first 1,000 subscribers on my main channel, because I was doing commentary videos, and I still kind of do every once in a while when I can. And it just took me a long time to kind of build that up. But now I kind of understand how YouTube works a little bit now. So yeah, it's only took me a couple weeks on this second channel, and I'm kind of like impressed that it took me that short of time, honestly, because like I said, I didn't expect it. And am I making good side money doing YouTube? And I gotta say this, I do make money from two YouTube channels, even though I haven't been posting that much on my main channel recently. But I do make a decent amount, actually. It's not like a livable wage, like I could, do this full time. But on my last YouTube check, I did make about $500 just, just talking to you guys, playing COD, and then doing my main channel stuff. It's kind of sick, honestly, because yes, you figured for doing something so simple and so easy that it'd pay like so much less. But no, it's actually pretty cool. And I do this as for a hobby slash passion project, and I love doing YouTube videos just in general. So to interact with you guys and get paid for something I like to do, it's honestly pretty cool. And the last question Evan did ask is if there's any more additional tips about people who are recently unemployed. And I got a few tips, but I will say this. It honestly varies what has happened to you, but if you've been working at a job for a long time, right? You just got fired for like job abandonment or, lack of production or whatever. If you've been at the job for a good period of time, I would suggest to try to file for unemployment if you can. To be honest, I really never filed for unemployment, no matter how hard times got, because for some reason I never was able to fucking, log into it. But at the end of the day, like, I didn't really seem to care, to be honest. But because I always found different ways to make money through gig economy work, temp agencies, just anything like that. Because, like, I don't know, man, it's just unemployment, man, it's really hard to get on. And to be honest, it really doesn't pay that much at all. Even with like part-time unemployment, like, most people be lucky to get like a couple $100 a week. And if you guys are really unemployed to the point where you need something quick and fast, I hate to say it, but go call up any fast food joint and ask for a job interview. Because when I applied my job at McDonald's, I didn't even have an application applied or nothing. I was so desperate to get out of Dollar Tree because of the fucking situation I was in with the lack of hours and pay, that when I called them, I asked for an interview and they gave me a time right then and there on the spot. And I showed up. I told them the situation, what I wanted. I just needed a job of some kind, and they just gave it to me. Like, I know it's not always easy for everybody, but at least give it a chance, man. Just, you'd be surprised what you could do when you just call the fast food number and just ask for a job interview right on the spot, man. Because it just shows that you're serious and you really want to make some money of some kind. And this is for people who are extremely desperate for some type of income. And don't ever feel bad for working at a fast food joint, like I said on my last couple videos, because it really is better than nothing. But if you guys living in a more rural area, and you can't get work at a fast food joint nearby you and shit, I would suggest trying to sell some stuff online, because sometimes you could have some stuff laying around your house and you just never know what type of shit you could just sell. Because there's a few things in my house I was able to kind of put on sale and be like, wow, this is actually worth a lot of points, or a lot of money, I should say. Points, what is this, fucking high school? But nah. But also, you could also go like thrift store flip shopping, where you could flip shit, around. That's what a lot of people like to do for some reason. But hey, it doesn't pay bad money. It's just a bit of a hustle, and you need to spend a little bit of money to make money, but you can also repolish a lot of things and make it look a lot better. It's kind of like selling stuff on eBay, but with not the eBay, It's like garage sailing yourself for more money. Fuck. I know some people who just go around random apartment complexes, random areas in general, and they just look for stuff that's thrown on the side that's for free, and they take it, they make it look nice, they clean it up, and they flip it and just sell it for a profit. And yes, you can actually do that, and there's a lot of people who do that as a side hustle from Facebook Marketplace as well, or, from fucking, just anything you can get for free. I know this advice might sound stupid or goofy, but please don't join any type of gang activity or participate in anything super illegal. Like, yes, there are people who sell drugs and shit, who also, go around affiliating with gang members and shit. But at the end of the day, man, it's just not worth it because you're putting your life on the line for, like, nothing. And you're trying to impress a bunch of people on the street that really does not really benefit your life whatsoever in a positive way. Now, depending on what part of the world you're in and everything, if it's, like, warm or not in a certain hemisphere, but picking up cans for extra side money, like, it doesn't really make a lot of money, but if you need something just to collect some type of cash or on the side to kind of keep you busy and shit, I'd advise picking up cans and putting them in a trash can off the streets and stuff, because you'd be surprised how much hours and hustle of cans you can pick up and then put them in the recycle area, and then you get paid for it. Like, yes, it's not the most money in the world or nothing, but it did teach me when I was a kid on how to, like, the value of a dollar and working for the dollar when I was a minor, because obviously I wasn't old enough to fucking work at a job. And if you're really needing cash just to, get your feet in the door and everything, is that just go on Google, man. Look up for warehouse jobs. Look up no interview required warehouse jobs. There's a lot of warehouse jobs that will pop up and will give you a job right on the spot most of the time if you just apply for it and then maybe call. It just depends. Like, when I actually used to work at a few warehouses, and a lot of them didn't even really require interviews. And if they did require some type of an interview, it would be on the phone, and that was it. But at the end of the day, man, life is really hard, and it's only getting harder. And I feel like we should all try to work together and just try to keep our heads up when we can, and just try to be more proactive and more resourceful as much as possible. Anyways, Evan, thank you so much for asking those questions, and I hope these tips help you and everyone else that is watching. I gotta say this too, life has been a lot better ever since 2025 hit, man. Like, things have been pretty good. I actually have been recently trying to find a way to branch out and scatter these videos out a lot more, like make more than one video a day. So when I upload a video, I'm able to, keep a consistent upload schedule while being able to uphold having my girlfriend, working my job, and then do everything else on the side, like friends or just errands and, just responsibilities on the side. Because I feel like it's easier to work a little smarter than harder and just have one whole day of extreme productivity, so I can branch these videos out. So some of these may be pre-recorded, unfortunately, but just bear with me. But thank God most of these topics are not like trendy topics or anything, and that shit's pretty cool. And I've also been thinking about maybe getting a second job somewhere else, because Dollar Tree did not work out the way I planned it to as a second job, because it would have not been worth it, But if I were to get a second job of some kind, it would probably be some type of a retail store, just whatever I could get, because obviously I cannot work in the same industry as the fast food place because, common interest and everything. But anyways, everybody, thank you all so much for listening, and also feel free to leave some more questions, man, because I like to do this more weekly when I can, because right now the questions have not been flooding very much. But hey, that's okay, man, because this community is still pretty small, so I'm very patient. But if not, like, if I don't get a question next week, I guess it'd be just an ordinary upload until I could get more. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see you all on the next upload, so peace out.